Water, the lifeblood of humanity. It requires specialized conservation and protection for sustainable uses. Water is a precious resource vital to every aspect of life.
Every institution, every sector requires water and energy as an element of growth. So the energy even is part of the water resource in our country context. So everything in the water system has to be healthy so that other sectors can be the same.
Water is everybody's business, so it can only be addressed well if we all work together.
Water is essential for food security, for economic growth, and also for the environment.
The Ethiopian government is committed to sustainable and integrated water resource management. The national IWRM program is a comprehensive strategy and manifestation of the government's commitment.
In our proclamations, it say that all the interventions in any initiative, program, projects has to be in harmony, in line with the national IWRM program. So that's the basic thing that, you know, in integrating all the resources, in availing all the resources, and also sustaining all the resources in equitable manner is also an advantage. So having all the harmony brings, you know, the national IWRM program in action.
However, water scarcity and uneven temporal and spatial distribution pose significant challenges. Droughts and floods disrupt lives and livelihoods. Yet, growing cities and industries demand more water. That's where Integrated Water Resource Management, or IWRM, comes in.
Most of the water is located in the western part of the country, but the people are living the central and the eastern part of the country. So connecting these to the resource and the users is quite a big challenge. And the other one is, you know, we have a lot of resources, but we don't have the capacity to use all that resource. But you know, in terms of utilizing the resource, we are very far behind the amount of our resource. And the other will be the coordination of institutions to work in harmony and in coordination. So that's another issue. And the program, the national IWRM program, you know, brings all these stakeholders into coordination.
Water management is not so much about managing water as it is about managing people. So it is really a task that we have to work together for. This national program that the government has now started to implement is really a great tool for coordination and for integrating some of those concepts that came from our experience. I think this is a great first step towards better coordination, harmonization in the sector, and it provides clear priorities for the whole water sector. What I think we still need to do is to work on a strong implementation and financing modality so that other donors can join as well, so that the government can play a big role in the execution and the coordination of the program, and that we have a joint effort.
This ambitious program requires collaboration. Let's hear from a representative of the World Bank, one of key supporters of the initiative.
First of all, it's very important to have this national program as a platform, so different stakeholders and sectors can work together. And secondly, it's very important for the capacity building. So with this program, with this long-term program, we can start to do the capacity building for the federal, regional, local government, as well as basin organizations. And thirdly, I think it's very important for the sustainable development of water for both surface water and groundwater.
Research and knowledge sharing are also essential, driving innovation and progress. Through research, we uncover new insights and solutions, while sharing this knowledge empowers others to build upon it, fostering continuous learning and growth.
We work both on water source management and at the same time on land management. So both of them has got direct role in integrated water source management. So primarily the data, the primary research that we do, the knowledge generation component, would try to investigate what are the critical water scarcity challenges, what are the critical water quality challenges, and what are the different type of risks associated to water source, like pollution, the drought, and flood as well.
The national IWRM program focuses on 8 key areas, including building capacity, developing information systems, promoting water use efficiency, managing catchments, development of water resources, control and prevention of water pollution, management of water resources regulatory framework, key stakeholders engagement.
The integrated water resources management involves many stakeholders, like the government, the farmers, the water users, and different donors. And also we say like integrated water resources management involves many sectors: agriculture, industry, domestic water supply. So it really needs a national platform to put us together, to work together.
So the first involvement that we require from the non-governmental and civic society organizations is capacity development. And the other will be in technology transfer. We expect that a lot of partners are working in a lot of areas in abroad, here in this country and in neighboring countries, so they do have bigger experience in transferring knowledge. So this IWRM program requires sorts of knowledge for the proper utilization of our resource. So the knowledge transfer can be the other interest of the program to involve these organizations. And the other will be financing. As you see, the program document, it requires a lot of financing. So the major proportion of the financing will be from the government, but significant amount of resource contribution in terms of financing is expected from the partners and non-governmental organizations as well.
The Water Sector Working Group has worked together with the Ministry of Water and the development partners on developing this national program. For the last 5 years we've worked on it, and it's a great achievement to celebrate that now finally it is starting.